Thomas bumped straight into Percy and the bunting flew up in the air. Luckily, no one was hurt, and it soon was. The troublesome trucks hurtled into a siding. They biffed and bashed the buffers. Percy rounded the bend. The pipe slipped and fell all over the track. But Percy puffed on, but the tar wagons didn't. "Oh no!" they cried, and splashed into the duck pond. Emily was covered in a floury mess. Everyone watched as he puffed into a big pile of snow. "Yuck!" coughed Gordon, but the fish trucks were too heavy. The coupling broke. Thomas shot forward. Cocoa powder flew everywhere. Now I'll never get to take the children. Thomas clipped the telegraph pole and they all came off the tracks. Luckily, no one was hurt. Mighty pushed back as hard as he could and the carriage crashed into the rocks. First one rock fell, then another rock. Soon, lots of rocks came tumbling down. The track was blocked, and they were all stuck, and he didn't see the goods train ahead until it was too late. Luckily, no one was hurt, but Gordon came off the rails. He slammed on his brakes, but it was too late. Neville was in terrible trouble and didn't see that a big rock had fallen on the line. Bust by cowcatchers. But suddenly there was a terrible noise. As the dust cleared, Emily saw what had happened. Then there was trouble. "Help!" called Dennis. The trucks bumped into the back of Thomas and the coal spilled all over the tracks. Thomas was stuck and suddenly the roof collapsed behind him. Duncan was trapped. He raced past a very surprised Thomas and straight into the snowbank. Edward tried to brake as well, but it was too late. "Bust my buffers!" cried James, but Edward couldn't stop in time. "Sorry," puffed Edward. Skarloey's flatbed biffed into the sidings and came off the track. He biffed the truck very hard and the door came loose. But Thomas didn't see, but it was too late. The flatbed bumped into the air. The bell tumbled off the flatbed and rolled down the hill. Clang, clang, boing went the bell as it fell and fell. "Oh no! Cinders and ashes!" cried Thomas. He heard the flatbed crash into the buffers, then splash into the canal. Then there was trouble. Rheneas raced right off the track. Edward screeched to a stop, but the sides of the trucks collapsed. Steel pipes toppled all over the tracks. "Bust my buffers," puffed Edward. Then there was trouble. Gordon hit the pipes with a loud crunch. He came off the tracks. It was a terrible mess. And biffed into the buffers. Sticky toffee splattered everywhere. The log hit Skarloey with a great big boof. Skarloey was dented and the bull roared. Thomas sent Hector rolling backwards into a set of buffers. Hector crashed off the track. Thomas felt very bad. His wheels slid on the icy tracks and he biffed right into his lucky trucks. "Oh no, I've broken my lucky trucks," groaned Henry. He bashed into the barrier and the light bulb broke. Sir Handel biffed his trucks in surprise. Flour flew up into the air like a great white cloud. "You look like a ghost," laughed Rusty. "Whoa!" He bashed into his flatbed so hard they burst through the buffers, smashed through oil drums stacked on the wharf, and splashed into the canal. Edward rattled round a bend and straight into a barrier. Parcels flew everywhere. "I'll never deliver the parcels on time now," he moaned. But it was too late. Toby splashed through the puddle. Henrietta was covered from bumper to buffer in dark brown mud. Arthur's wheels spun as he raced straight into the buffers. The fish shot into the air. "Oh no!" cried Arthur. She saw the runaway car racing towards her. "Oh no!" cried Rosie. Then there was trouble. "Oh no!" Thomas bumped into Bert. The stinky cheese shot into the air and splattered down all over Thomas, Bert and Harry. "Now we're really stinky." They crashed through a snowbank. "But my boiler!" cried Duncan. Suddenly she backfired. The mud sprayed all over Rheneas and Skarloey. "Oh no!"